What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on the topic of Club Rugby World Cup. Yes, you've heard it right. How long have we as fans of the game been wanting a Club Rugby World Cup where the best of the provincial play against each other to see who the best club rugby team in the world is? We spoke about this the other day in the streams. I don't know if French Rugby Federation president Bernard was listening maybe into it, because it's definitely what we were talking about, and now it's finally come up. It's often a talk of the town every year after the Champions Cup's revealed, after Super Rugby champs are revealed. We always bring into this debate of they should create a Club Rugby World Cup, and now finally the discussions are happening. Now Bernard's bid is to be vice chairman of World Rugby, and obviously this is one of his proposals in to when he joins in. Whether it happens or not, that's up to him and World Rugby, but I think it's a very good step in the right direction in bringing a difference to the game of rugby. I've said the other day, make or break. World Rugby need to be creative in order to engage the fans again, give the fans what they want, and I do believe this is something we want. I know I want it. I know quite a number of you want it, and I think this would be an awesome opportunity for provincial teams to get together. What he's proposing is 6 teams from Super Rugby join in, so either that's going to be 2 from each nation or the top 6 in the league. Hence, this is going to be the important part of Super Rugby changing out of the conference system, so we can go back to a log, and those top 6, no matter where they're from, go through. It will force more passionate rugby out of these players. 4 teams from the Premiership, which is in England, 4 teams from Pro 14, as well as 4 teams from the top 14 in France. Then one team from Japan top league, and then 1 team they mentioned from the States, I presume the MLR, American Rugby Championship. So those are the 20 proposed teams going into this tournament. It's a lot more than I thought for a proposed tournament. I would have gone maybe 2 from each, just to reduce it. There's talk of it replacing the Champions Cup. Nothing confirmed yet, because according to the Champions Cup guys, that there's going to be something is in the mix of being planned, but nothing's been confirmed yet. What I would do in this tournament is definitely not make it a yearly thing, because it will destroy the game. We all got excited for Pro 14, Super Rugby, Premiership, Champions Cup, etc., etc. But after every year, people get bored. For me, separate it. Bring it either every 2nd year or every 4th year, just to keep that level of intensity like we have in a World Cup. That's why a World Cup's always so successful, because we have to wait, we get excited, the build-up, etc., etc. So I think we're in the right direction and we're moving forward, and I think this is going to be a great initiative for the game of sport, and definitely what we need. But obviously we need to think carefully on how we're going to do this, because we already have so much rugby in the year. The Premiership's long, the Pro 14's long, top 14, etc., etc. Super Rugby we know is long. So they need to figure out on how to adjust it and where to insert it into the busy rugby schedule. You've got July internationals, you've got November internationals, you've got the championship, you've got 6 nations. There's rugby throughout the whole entire year. So World Rugby really needs to be careful on how they're going to strategize and structure this tournament. It can happen, and it should happen, and I believe the players and the fans will definitely enjoy it. Scrap maybe June, July internationals for 1 year, every 4 years or every 2 years, and bring in this tournament to excite the fans. I think it's what we will want to see. Obviously, it's always big to watch international rugby, and I'm a big fan of international rugby. I want to see more, but this is a different tournament. This will change up the face of the sport as we know it, and will bring the fans back. I mean, for me, being able to see a team like Toulon, Toulouse, Racing, or Leinster again. Okay, I've seen them with Pro 14, but all these awesome nations around. I mean, Sale Sharks, Saracens, those teams I've never seen, or the likes of. So if you combine these teams and bring it down to South Africa, more people will be encouraged to travel and to go and visit and meet and have the opportunity to really experience the European type rugby, and over in Japan as well, and American even. And it gives us an opportunity to take this tournament to different countries around the world, to introduce the sport of rugby, to excite the fans, and just bring back the enthusiasm that we technically have lost due to the fact of provincial rugby getting longer and longer, especially down here in the south. So for me, fantastic news. I hope they focus on this. I hope it actually happens, because this is the way forward. But I just would work on the strategy on how they're going to really approach this, because we need to think of players' welfare here. We need to think of what's going on. But great move forward, and I think this will be a great answer to bringing things back to the way we love it, and it's going to bring something new to the game that we really haven't seen and we've been so desperately wanting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Very curious to hear your opinions on this. As usual, thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Please consider becoming a member to this channel by clicking on the join button. Thanks so much for the support. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.